Hey there! You've probably seen it everywhere, online, in magazines, in hopeful conversations, claims like regenerate your cartilage in 24 hours. Sounds amazing, right? I'm Dr. Sarah Collins, and I've spent over 20 years seeing joints that creak, hurt, and limit the lives of incredible people. Today, I'm going to tell you the truth behind that bold promise. And more importantly, I'm going to share the secret that really works, how to start strengthening your joints and calming the fire of pain using powerful natural remedies that I'll bet you already have in your kitchen. Here's the honest answer: no. Complete cartilage regeneration in 24 hours? It doesn't exist. That would be a miracle. But here's the big secret. What you can do in 24 hours is start a real, deep change. You can begin to switch off inflammation, the true culprit behind joint wear, and give your body the exact building blocks it needs to start the slow but steady repair process. Relief and strengthening can begin today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos. See you in the next one. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Unlike your skin, cartilage has no direct blood supply, no arteries, no veins delivering nutrients and oxygen directly. Think of it like a remote city with no roads. If you cut your skin, repair trucks arrive instantly. But cartilage depends on a slower system, feeding from the synovial fluid around it. Once it's damaged, its ability to repair is very limited. So, if we can't regenerate cartilage in a day, are we doomed? Absolutely not. The real secret? Don't try to rebuild the wall while the house is on fire. First, put out the fire, and that fire has a name: chronic inflammation. Most people think inflammation is a swollen ankle after a sprain. That's acute inflammation, and it's helpful. But there's another type: chronic, low-grade inflammation, which is far more dangerous for your joints. Imagine an engine running just a bit overheated all the time. It doesn't explode, but every part wears out faster. That's what chronic inflammation does to your joints. It's a silent fire burning for years, releasing chemicals that literally eat your cartilage. This hostile environment speeds up damage and blocks your body from repairing itself. So the first step, the fastest, most powerful step, is a strategic anti-inflammatory diet. It's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. Here's your natural anti-inflammatory arsenal, the golden duo: turmeric and black pepper. Turmeric is like the superhero of spices. Its active compound, curcumin, blocks the same inflammatory molecules that many medications target. But here's the trick: your body doesn't absorb it well alone. That's where its sidekick, black pepper, comes in. Piperine in black pepper can increase curcumin absorption up to 2,000%. How to use it? Don't just sprinkle it occasionally. Make golden milk. Heat a cup of plant-based milk with a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of freshly ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of ginger, and a touch of cinnamon. Drink it before bed. Add this duo to soups, stews, and rice dishes. This simple habit is one of the most effective changes you can make. Now ginger, the natural pain reliever, turmeric's cousin. Ginger contains gingerols with strong anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving effects. Some studies suggest its pain-calming effect is comparable to pharmaceutical anti-inflammatories, but without stomach issues. How to use it? Make fresh ginger tea, slice thin pieces, steep in boiling water for 10 minutes, and add a splash of lemon and raw honey. You can also grate it into stir-fries and smoothies. Here's a surprising ally gaining traction in science: intermittent fasting. Giving your body a 12-16-hour digestive break activates cellular repair processes like autophagy and regulates hormones that reduce systemic inflammation. It helps with weight loss, relieves pressure on joints, and creates a favorable environment for cartilage repair. Even something simple, dinner earlier and breakfast later, can make a difference. Start gradually, adapt it to your body. Then there are omega-3 fatty acids, the lubricant for your joints. Not all fats are bad. Omega-3s are essential and deeply anti-inflammatory, like high-quality oil for your joint engine. Find them in fatty fish like wild salmon, mackerel, or sardines, 2 to 3 times a week. If you don't like fish, chia seeds, ground flax seeds, and walnuts are excellent plant-based options. A quality fish oil supplement can also ensure a therapeutic dose. And don't forget your gut. Your gut microbiota, trillions of bacteria in your digestive system, directly influence inflammation throughout the body, including your joints. A damaged or leaky gut lets toxins enter your bloodstream, triggering chronic immune responses. The result? Your joints pay the price. Fermented foods like kefir, sauerkraut, or miso help restore your gut ecosystem and reduce inflammation at the root. Many overlook this step, but it makes a huge difference in joint recovery. Next, the Green Guardian, broccoli and sulforaphane. Broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables contain a fascinating compound called sulforaphane. It only forms when the plant is damaged, cut, or chewed. Studies show sulforaphane blocks key enzymes that destroy cartilage. Think of it as a bodyguard at your cartilage cell's door. Steam it lightly instead of boiling to preserve benefits. Don't forget aromatics like garlic and onion. They're more than flavor. Rich in sulfur compounds like allicin and quercetin, they reduce inflammation and help lower pain perception. Use them generously in daily cooking. Including these 5 food groups is your first step. You're literally shifting your body from a pro-inflammatory state to an anti-inflammatory one. And you'll start feeling the change sooner than you think. Once the fire is calm, we create the perfect repair environment. Now, we deliver the building materials. If inflammation was the demolition crew, these nutrients are the construction crew. Structural nutrients. Collagen. Collagen is the body's most abundant protein, the scaffold for skin, bones, and cartilage. From ages 25-30, collagen production drops sharply. Let's clear a myth. Taking collagen doesn't mean the molecule travels intact to your knee. It doesn't work that way. Your digestive system breaks it into amino acids, glycine, proline. The benefit? You're giving your body the exact raw materials it needs to make its own collagen. Like ordering a truckload of bricks to build a house instead of waiting for them to fall from the sky. 2 great sources. Ancestral bone broth, not the carton stuff, but a slow-cooked broth over 8-24 hours, releasing collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and minerals. Simmer quality bones with water and a splash of apple cider vinegar. Strain and drink a hot cup daily. It's a powerful healing ritual. Modern source. Hydrolyzed collagen supplements, pre-digested into smaller pieces, making it easier to absorb. Regular intake can reduce joint pain. Choose a quality brand and be consistent. Results come over time. Vitamin C, collagen's indispensable partner. Without it, your body can't use collagen. Found in red peppers, kiwis, strawberries, broccoli, and citrus. Fill your plate with colorful foods every day. Another fascinating concept, hormesis. Controlled, small stresses make your body stronger. Brief cold exposure like cold showers, heat like sauna, or light resistance exercises activate genes promoting repair and regeneration, including connective tissue like cartilage. Just a few minutes, several times a week, stimulates deep regenerative mechanisms. Supporting minerals, magnesium and silicon. Magnesium from leafy greens, almonds, and avocados is vital for bone and muscle health supporting joints. Silicon, found in oats, cucumber, or nettle, aids connective tissue formation. A varied diet usually covers these needs. Combine nutrients with an anti-inflammatory strategy. and you create a complete plan. Calm the destructive environment and provide tools to repair from the inside. Movement is crucial. Exercise isn't just for the young or athletes. It's medicine for your joints. Gentle, controlled, frequent movement stimulates synovial fluid, the natural joint lubricant. Walking, swimming, or low-impact exercises signal, this joint matters. Keep it alive. Even 15 minutes a day makes a difference. Absolute rest is cartilage's worst enemy. Move not to perform, but to rebuild. Looking ahead, science hasn't given up on real cartilage regeneration. Labs worldwide are developing biomaterial scaffolds implanted into damaged cartilage, attracting stem cells to form new cartilage. Animal studies show high-quality cartilage growth in 6 months. Stem cell therapy and PRP, platelet-rich plasma, are also promising, though still experimental. Success depends on the environment. An inflamed joint won't respond well, but a nourished, calm body will. What you do today isn't just for feeling better, it's an investment. You're preparing your body for cutting-edge medical advances. Losing mobility isn't just losing strength or flexibility, you lose freedom. Pain-free walks, unrestricted hugs, playing with grandchildren, that's quality of life. Every choice you make today, from food to attitude, is a vote for a fuller life. You fight not just pain, but for autonomy, dignity, and joy. And the most hopeful news? You're not doomed by your genes. Epigenetics shows that your habits can turn genes on or off, even if you were predisposed to joint wear. Every turmeric spoon, every sunny walk, every restorative night of sleep rewrites your biology. You hold the pencil. Your body listens and responds. We've dismantled a dangerous myth and replaced it with a powerful truth. The plan is real. If this resonates with you, take action. Incorporate one of the foods we talked about into your next meal. Start today, not tomorrow, not Monday. Your joints will thank you tomorrow and for years to come. Arts with a little twinge in the knee, climbing stairs. Then a pop in the hip when you stand up. It becomes that morning stiffness that lasts longer and longer. And over time, that dull ache becomes your shadow. A thief stealing the joy of walking, playing with your grandchildren, or just moving freely. I understand the frustration, the fear. Fear that the pain will get worse, fear of losing independence, and the worst fear of all, the fear of surgery. Every day I hear about miracle cures and magic supplements promising overnight results. And it breaks my heart because misinformation just leads to more frustration and wasted time. Let's talk about your cartilage. Picture it as a smooth, resilient cushion at the ends of your bones. Its job? Let your bones glide without friction and absorb every step's impact. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos. See you in the next one.